All right, so people are asking, what did Yeat do? What did he do? He officially made it. Actually, I think, okay, so what does he have so far? He had the Uzi feature, Gunna, Thug, Drake, right? He might have Drake on his project, but he also featured on Drake's project, which is probably even bigger exposure than, actually for a fact is bigger exposure than Drake being on your project, because it's on Drake. Like he's using his marketing budget, if he even uses one, to promote you at that point. And then who else? I guess that's kind of it for now, but he previewed or showed us that he's dropping with Future, and then now he's the all-time GOAT. And yes, I'm gonna say it, all-time GOAT. Screw all the old heads, Lil Wayne is the GOAT. Okay, it's just a fact. He literally, the whole reason that there are so many Lil rappers is because of Lil Wayne, and like the face tats and the freestyling and all that shit, just like punching in, that was Lil Wayne. So Yeat previewed on his story, actually he didn't even play it, but he just let us know that there's a song called Lifestyle on his next project, 2093, featuring Lil Wayne. Now hopefully this is not just like a random Wayne, it's got to be Lil Wayne, but I feel like already Yeat, okay, people at one point I was like 2093, like I'm not too hyped about it, like he needs to chill out with all of these projections around the world. Like, bro, look, go get some sushi in Japan and come home. We don't need to see any more projections. But he already previewed that Drake might be on it, Future, now he already has Uzi cosign, all that. He got Lil Wayne, he already got Thug and Future too. So like, who else does he really have to do? He just needs Carti and Travis Scott. But other than them, he's already got like the all-time greats, basically. All of them, all of the all-time greats, because Carti's like a newer top dog. Travis Scott is like a kind of newer top dog, because he's younger than Young Thug and Future, for sure. Future. But I'm just saying, this is a big deal. This is a big deal, because I feel like so many people question if Yeat is going to be solidified, if he's going to be here for a long time. But with all of like the major cosigns, and with all the just the stats and accolades that he already has, like this is shutting up all those people. Like he is going to be, I don't know, maybe with Drake, Future, Lil Wayne, whoever else he gets, maybe he could actually push 100K. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm just saying, he has the Wayne feature. But if Wayne gonna clear that feature though, yes. I've never really heard Wayne not clear a feature. Now Carti, that's a whole different question, but I think that Carti might work with Yeat at some point. Like, it's getting close, it's getting to that point. Like, I don't know why he wouldn't, you know, because especially if, I feel like Carti only really co-signs people that are like majorly lit. So Yeat's been lit for a while, but if he kills this project too, like Carti might be like, okay, he's up there, he's giving features to everybody else basically, or collab with everybody else. But the last couple that he's done is Travis Scott, Kanye, Drake, obviously. Who else? He's collabed with Future. I feel like Yeat could get in that territory soon. Yeat isn't Carti not like officially featured? Yeat is literally Carti's son. I mean, would it be wrong to say that Yeat was definitely inspired by Carti? Like, I don't know if that's, being someone's son isn't even a diss. Cause say your dad, right? Your dad had you, he was broke, but you at like 25 years old made like a huge tech firm or like a clothing brand and ran up a couple M's. You are still his son, yet you are bigger than him. So just because you're inspired by somebody else or you derive from somebody else's inspiration or sound or aesthetic or whatever does not mean that you can't be bigger than them. I mean, we saw that Uzi is technically Young Thug 2.0 and he surpassed Young Thug, right? Or what's another one? There's not. Drake was Lil Wayne's son. Lil Wayne signed Drake to Young Money. He was his prodigy. And then Drake became way bigger. Even though I believe that Carter 3 did sell a million copies. But it's harder to sell in the digital era because of like all streams and shit. But with that being said, I was just laying down the foundation of logic. I'm not saying Yeat is bigger than Carti because he's not. He's simply not. Because of all the shit that we just talked about. Like Carti's the reason that a lot of these bigger songs are blowing up with the artists who are technically bigger than him. Because he just has way more organic pull than pretty much everyone in the game. So I wasn't saying that. Ye coming up under Jay-Z. Ye may be debatably bigger or more influential than Jay-Z. Jay-Z was a little before my time, so it's like hard to even really know. But apparently Jay-Z was like the Drake of his era, which he does have a lot of bangers. But he also signed Rihanna originally, and Rihanna is like one of the biggest female artists ever. So like, I don't know who really is more influential. It's hard when you get to like that GOAT talk situation because it's so subjective. Yeat not currently bigger, but here's the thing though. Carti moves so slow in his career of dropping projects, and Yeat already has like what 5-6 projects out officially on his major streaming platforms, and just like his SoundCloud has so many songs, whereas Carti just does not. Carti got like 3 projects, maybe a handful of songs extra on his SoundCloud that it extends, and I feel like Carti might even last longer than Yeat. So they're kind of at the same, not level of like success, although they're pretty similar in a way. But like Yeat kind of went like this, whereas Carti just slowly went up. I think Carti's still way bigger, but or somewhat bigger. But do you get what I'm saying? I don't think Yeat will be able to surpass him because he'll blow his load faster than Carti, or like he'll fall off before Carti, just because he just doesn't have the same amount of aura, as gay as that sounds. Although he does drop more, but I feel like when you drop more often, it like burns you and your fans out, because realistically there's only a certain amount of good music that you're gonna drop. I mean, look what happened to Uzi. I'm not saying Uzi doesn't make good music anymore, but like people or fans got tired of him because he dropped so much music. In 2020 he dropped Eternal Take, then Verse the World 2, Pluto Baby Pluto, then he did Red and White the next year in 2022, then he did Pink Tape, and it's like before that he dropped 3 projects in 2016, Love Is Rage 2017. Like he has a whole catalog in like 5 years already basically, and same thing with Yeat. So when you drop that much, and I think it's smart to do that because you can't really guarantee that you're gonna last that long in your career, but you're gonna burn out a little bit faster. Drake's the only dude to be able to drop so much and still do such great numbers. That's true. I mean, at a certain point it comes down to talent. Drake just knows how to make a club banger, and so when you have those constantly, that's like the only thing you really got to do to be successful is have a banger song. And that's obviously because that's what music is, but like your albums are always gonna sell well if you have a single that blows up. That's your promo right there. You barely need to put any promotion after that, because that's gonna carry your sales the first week, and then you got nothing to worry about, and then you just work on the next banger and the next banger and the next banger. But that's way harder or that's way easier said than done. But that's why Drake is just in the game so long. Drake always on the new wave. I mean, I guess Drake does co-sign. I truly don't even think Drake co-signing anybody does anything. I feel like he thinks it does, but the really in my opinion, the only co-sign that helped him was the Future collab tape. Otherwise, everyone's just hating, being like, yo, you're an old head, why are you like playing around with the kids? I don't know. Like what other cosign that he gave like made him stay relevant? I think Drake uses the same formula every time that makes a banger. He's got some like crazy catchy hook. It's not like he's doing anything innovative with the beats necessarily. It's always kind of just some like pop rap. I'm not saying they're bad, but it's not like he's using underground influences. So I just don't know if that's the case. Yeat saved Drake in 2024. Now that might be true. So maybe that's a little bit different, but I don't even know if that really helped him, bro. That kind of made Drake look like he fell off. Cause Yeat clearly bodied him. I'm pretty sure even Drake wore a shirt or was with somebody. He took a picture on his story that showed that Yeat carried him. So he knows. So that, I don't know about y'all, but if you're like, you're trying to hit on a girl, right? And then you kind of show, or you introduce her to your man's who's better than you in some way, or like better looking, like she's gonna start going over there. Like you just hurt your chances. When do I think Yeat's dropping? 16 or 23rd? Are those like the 2 Fridays or something? I guess today is Monday, right? Yes, because he said he was dropping in February, so that would make sense. I don't know. I feel like he needs one big feature, one more big feature, because he already got Future, potentially Drake, Lil Wayne. Just needs somebody else.